Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Flip Master Academy right here. So today I'll be teaching you guys my strategy, what I'm looking at for, and what I'm using to take trade in ZAR USD. So first of all, we will discuss about stochastic oscillator divergence. We will talk about my support and resistance strategy that I'm using to take trade on ZAR USD. We'll talk about supply and demand zone. Then we'll talk about order block and breaker block. First of all, let's dive into the stochastic oscillator. So if you are looking for stochastic oscillator divergence, you should be looking for that divergence in H1 or H4. So for example, here in H4, you can see that the market is clearly in an uptrend right here, right? So but on the stochastic oscillator, we are having a sell divergence, right? So that automatically tell you that the market have been oversold. We'll be expecting a buy from there. And also to make your stochastic oscillator divergence more effective, it should also be on a demand zone, supply zone, resistance, or whichever one. So right here we can see that beautiful demand area right here when the market push up from to take out this internal structure. It can also be called another block because another block is valid once the other block have a big engulfing candle just like this and broke the previous structure just like this. So this is actually an order block. So as you can see here, your stochastic oscillator divergence, then with your order block, which make this setup 90% effective. So once I see something like this, I will make my entry immediately. Once the market tap into this order block, I will make my entry right here. Once the market start going in profits, I will add more entry. Then where am I looking to exit the trade? So I'm looking to exit the trade in this region or this region because you can see here is a resistance, a support zone. Market tap from here, buy, tap from here, buy, tap from here, buy. So market later broke it and tap into this other block with also the stochastic oscillator divergence. So it is a beautiful place to take trade. So now let's talk about support and resistance zones, how I trade support and resistance zone. So before I trade the support and resistance zone, I'll just look at the market and see where the market have been reacting for something like this zone, for somewhere around this zone right here. So if we zoom in, you can see the market push here buy. When market broke it, it retested it, did not touch it exactly, but you know it's a line. If I put a block, a zone right there, you see it will test. So market tested it, sell, come again, tested it, sell. So support and resistance zone trading is very simple. All you have to do is when market is above right here, you'll be looking for market to test it, then you buy. When market is below right this, you'll be looking for market to test it, then you sell. So if you need a confirmation to sell, you can go down to 15 minutes time frame. Once you see an engulfing candlestick or a weak rejection, that is a confirmation for me. So let's talk about our order block or breaker block strategy. Just like this one we talk about here, you already know is valid. Even without the stochastic oscillator divergence, I can still take trade once it have broke structure and high volume candle just like this. It is another block to trade from. So also this price is another block to trade from. So as you can see, when markets tap into this zone later on, you see the massive push, see the massive rejection candle from here, and we started buying. So many people will be buying from here. No, this is not the other block. This is just a demand zone. It is not another block. So that's why it holds a little bit, and also market sell and break it. So many people will build their account right here. So many people will hit stop loss right here. But if you see that the market push up and broke structure, high volume candle, don't trade the demand zone or surprise zone at that price. Trade the order block, just like this one. So order block. What about breaker block? Breaker block is an order block that is varied, but when market tapped into it, it failed to hold. That is a breaker block. So let me show you guys a breaker block and how to trade a breaker block. So for instance, you can see we have a breaker block right here. Remember, you'll be looking for all this stuff in higher time frame, H4 or H1, to have more accurate trade. So this is a breaker block. As you can see, this market pullback right here, giving us a big engulfing bullish candlestick with high volume candle. And not only that, it also broke structure. Right here. So this is a break of structure. But you can see when markets buy, then come back to it, it's supposed to buy, but it failed. That is a valid order block that failed. Now we use it as a breaker block. So once market violate it with this high volume candle, just like this, we'll map it out and wait for a retest to sell. See it right here. We'll map it out. Once the market push down, retest it, we will open our sales position from there, just like this. So this is how I analyze the market, look for entry. We just this. First of all, we talk about divergence, stochastic oscillator divergence. We use it for entry, and if we have another block or support and resistance zone or surprise zone around your demand zone, it will be more effective. We also talk about order block and breaker block. We also talk about resistance zone and support zone. So the resistance zone and support zone is one of the oldest strategy in the forex market, and people are still using it, and it is still valid. It's still working effectively, and I'm using it also. It is just simple as ABC. So let's talk about supply and demand zone. A supply zone is a zone where market is selling from anytime it comes to that zone, and a demand zone is where market is buying from anytime it comes to that zone. So let's look at this market right here. So looking at this market right here, you can see this price is a supply zone and also a resistance and support zone, right? But some people call it supply zone, some people call it a support and demand zone, but there is difference between supply zone and support and resistance zone, right? So support and resistance zone, it is the touch. You put the zone at the wick of the candles. Look at it right here. So you put the zone at the wick of the candle, but to map out a supply zone or a demand zone, you have to map out the last candle. Let's say it's a surprise zone, you have to map out the last buy candle, just like I did here. So this is your surprise zone. If you zoom out again, you see it, you can extend it just like this. So this is your surprise zone. So anytime market come to that zone, you are looking to sell. What about demand zone? Demand zone is still the same thing. So let's look at this zone right here. So this is a demand zone right here. So demand zone will be the last bearish candle before the market start buying. So as you can see here, this is a demand zone. You just wait, market push, come back again. You can buy from here just for scalping. Is it from this supply zone right here? Because this is also a supply zone, the last buy candle before a big sell. So this is also a supply zone. So you buy from here, is it from here? Buy from here, is it from here? So that is how I trade, and that is what I teach in my mentorship program. So if you like content like this, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. And if you want me to go in detail on this subject, you have to meet me at the other side, which is my mentorship program, and I will teach you everything, both the confirmation, the entry, and every other thing you need to know. And remember, I'm also doing account management and flipping service, which I'm doing to grow my community. And thanks to God and to you guys for your support, we are actually growing, and we are getting there out there to the world for people to get involved and make money just like us. So make sure to tune up the notification bell, so when next I post, you will be the first to be notified. So peace out, see you guys, and bye for now.